What's up, what's going on, legends? Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're here in Modern Warfare Zombies, and we're going to be doing something a little bit different. I actually wanted to go into the medium or tier 2 zone and just kind of run it solo, doing contracts, completing infested strongholds, and just seeing what kind of outcome we can have, getting what kind of rewards, acquisitions, things like that we can get from all of that stuff. Basically, I think the medium threat zone is essentially the best zone to go into solo if you're looking to farm for new acquisitions or things to help you in future runs. That way that you will be able to easily take on the content that's in that zone, as the high threat zone is obviously doable solo, especially if you're equipped appropriately. However, that zone, those contracts typically take more time as the content is a little bit harder. And due to the amount of zombies and stuff with the recent buffs, I just think it's a lot more reasonable to overgear yourself, go into the tier 2 zone, and kind of, complete content there. You should be able to get some pretty good rewards in that zone in general. So it shouldn't be a big deal for you to be able to go into that zone, especially because it'll be a lot more easy for you to be equipped to go into it. So what we're going to do real quick is pop everything I brought in. We got a bunch of perks. This is outside the norm. Normally we only pop a few perks, but we're not here to test the weapon. We kind of already know what the weapon's going to be like. And I am popping a purple tool as well as a pack 1 crystal. So now we're going to go ahead and head into the tier 2 zone, where we're going to spend pretty much the entire match in that zone just trying to complete content, seeing if we can fill up our backpack with rewards. Again, I think this is the most reasonable place for a solo player, especially the average solo player, I should say, to be able to complete the content like we were talking about, being able to get a pretty reasonable amount of rewards, hopefully, or also a better chance of just getting better rewards in general. Again, you could go into the high threat zone, but solo, that's just a lot less reasonable, and it is only increasing your chances of getting better rewards. You're not really ever guaranteed. So we're going to see what kind of rewards we can get just by completing contracts like I was saying. So we'll go ahead and head over to our first bounty here, and we should be able to be geared enough to at least get ourselves up to Pack-a-Punch level 2. As you guys see, I did only go epic Pack-a-Punch level 1. The idea here is we're not just going too crazy, because I could have done pack 3 legendary if I wanted to bring those in. But I felt like, you know what, most people probably have access to a pack 1 crystal for free, and maybe even an epic or rare tool. So I think even with a rare tool, you guys could be successful. You might even probably start and do a couple just in the tier 1 zone. But outside of that, you guys would be prepared. You guys can run right into tier 2, or is exactly where we're at here. Oh, come on, zombies. You guys don't even really stand a chance. The Shatter Blast is going to help me a ton. This weapon is really good, though. Running epic pack 1 in the tier 2 zone, and we're doing just fine. Now, again, if you guys had a pack 2 crystal or something, you guys could do the same thing. Only difference is you guys would be a little bit more ahead on the Pack-a-Punch aspect, but maybe you'd be behind on the rarity. So if you guys were blue, maybe you'd want to be pack 2 or get a pack 2 crystal. Essentially here, we can just complete the contracts until we get enough to go over and Pack-a-Punch to level 2. We don't really have to go crazy. Why is my guy stuck crouched? That was weird. We don't really have to go crazy to stay in the zone either. So I don't really need to go in and get Pack-a-Punch level 3, although it's nice. We could probably do pretty much everything we need to do without going beyond where we're going to be once we Pack-a-Punch at level 2. So we could be pack 2 purple, probably even pack 2 rare, and be fairly successful with this specific weapon that we're using. Obviously, depending on what weapon you're using, we'll change it. But the point is that you would be able to be easily more successful in this zone than you would in something like tier 3. Tier 3 is just insane solo in general. And like I said, completing those contracts just takes significant amount more time. So doing something in the tier 2 zone where you have a lot more control over what's going to happen, the zombies are significantly easier to take down, and you don't have to have a pack 3 legendary in order to be successful. Not that you do with most weapons, but I think for a lot of people, or the average player, it's kind of unreasonable to expect that they wouldn't need that, or at least an epic variant. I think if any weapon that you can be successful with rare is definitely going to be a challenge, even though it's possible. All right, we got stamina up, double self revives looking out for us here on our journey. All right, I'm gonna grab this quad. This thing is tearing things up, the zombies at least. Okay, so we got that one done. What else we got? We grabbed the egg, spore control. The idea here, did I check? Oh yeah, I did check the rewards. We got double self-revive, which was actually helpful. So they're off to an interesting start as far as the rewards are concerned. I'm going to head over to the spore control here, which should be pretty close. I'm anticipating it's going to be right over there. I run around. Holy smokes, look at all these zombies. They're like, dude, you came in here too early. We're going to punish you. Well, you're not today. I got to remember, I'm going to try to do a couple of infested strongholds out here too. Do we have our... I think, yeah, we do have death perception. I was going to say, if we have death perception, we're good to do that whenever. Probably should have saved our vehicle a little bit here, but we didn't. Stow. Grab. I could probably grab extras just in case, but normally it's easier just to throw 2 down and shoot the spore. We'll go ahead and knock these out real quick. Shouldn't be too bad. Hopefully we get a decent reward from this. We got to get something to take out of here, right? Always the hellhounds. They're always trying to get you. All right, let's go over here. Get to the second one. If they're close enough, I'll throw 1 on each of them, but might as well throw 2 on it because it's just so much faster. Done. Always reload on accident when I'm trying to pick it up. Should be able to just smoke these dudes. We are still Pack-a-Punch level 1. I kind of forget that at times. I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing. I'm just kidding. Definitely a good thing. If the weapon... If you can't tell if you're using a Pack 1 weapon in the Tier 2 zone, it's probably a good weapon. Especially these zombies. We're actually doing alright as far as ammo is concerned. Nice, insta-kill. Pick that guy up. Pick this guy up. Double inhibitor. Alright, these ones are a little closer together. I'll throw 1 down here. Throw 1 down here. Should be able to get it in 1 second here. Got rid of it. I gotta reload though. Come on. Look at all the zombies. There's a horde. Alright, we should be able to get this guy. Gets us our 1 inhibitor back. Let's grab the other one just for speed's sake. And then we'll go over here and do the last one. Not a big deal. Again, this is a Pack 1 Epic. This is the new SMG, in case you are curious. I did cover this in my most recent video, which is why I was more okay with using a weapon that I'd already covered, since this wasn't what the video is really about. We're just here in the medium threat zone, which I think is the best place for solo players to pretty much play the game. As long as they're equipped to do so, at least. Because even if you were to stay in the Tier 1 zone the entire time completing contracts, I think there is always a possibility that you would pretty much never see certain rewards. You could get some of the rewards, but I think the chances are lowered in the other zones. This is probably just the best bang for your buck. Best time spent for what you could possibly get in return, I think, is this zone specifically. Let's go ahead. I'm going to hold on to the inhibitors while I have space in case I decide to do another egg contract or spore control. I was hoping maybe this guy would spawn in once we completed that one. Maybe it will. Oh, look, a nice little disciple. Got him. Hey, where'd you come from? Come on. Spawn our bounty. There's another spore control here if we needed to go get it. We could. I was hoping it would spawn, but I think as soon as I start leaving, it's going to spawn. That's fine. We'll go ahead and go over here. We could even grab this other contract, which is going to take us in the direction of where another bounty actually is. We could do that. Doing a little variety of different contracts. This one doesn't even matter for your weapon. You guys could actually get away with doing this one without doing anything. Now, if those are available in the high threat zone, you could potentially grab that and go for it, but you are going to be putting yourself at risk by getting into that zone in general. It's not advised unless you know exactly what you're getting yourself into. All right, now we just got to drive this sucker all the way to the other side of the map, and we'll get our essence and our reward. Not a big deal. All right, we made it to our location. Delivery made. Boom. What did we get? We got a rare tool. Nothing too crazy, but we did get a rare tool. At least it wasn't green. All right, what do we got nearby? I know we have a bounty somewhere. Is that guy going to grab that? Looks like he might be... Nope. No, he's doing the same contract I was just doing. Okay. We'll head over and grab this bounty. Another thing I didn't mention about this zone that's always nice too is unlike the Tier 1 zone, which is great, you can complete the contracts quickly, especially if you're geared up enough to do so. But the other thing that helps in this zone is you do get the extra 1,000 for completing each of the contracts. So technically, across 2 contracts in this zone, you're basically getting a free contract in Tier 1 without even having to do it, as far as essence is concerned. So that is very helpful. That is also nice. So you are more rewarded in this zone. And if you are geared appropriately, it's not too much more difficult. Where the heck is this? This disciple's inside the building. It's got to be. Yeah, it's not too much more difficult than the tier 1 zone. Like right now, I am pack 1. I do have the epic tool, which you may not have access to. But you could easily complete enough contracts, even if you had just a pack 1 crystal. Get the essence to go pack 2, and then you could be blue. I'm gonna smoke you, Brad. You were hiding inside the whole time. Now that's what you get. Let me grab my contract. Thank you very much. It's like a free contract. Oh yeah, they must have really juiced up the zones. Because you didn't just have mimics chasing you out of nowhere. And then Mangler spawned over here too. Which is not a bad thing. Add more life to it. Make it a little harder just running around. I'm down. All right, Mangler, what do you got? Let me reload. We're going to burn them. Into the ground. Into the ground you go, buddy. Be able to get that off. Oh, Hellhound coming out of nowhere. Love that for us. Just got to make sure we hit those crits, and we should be juiced. Zombies are pushing behind us, as they typically do. All right. And we continue to shoot him in the head. Where we finally eliminate him. All right. This guy dropped an ammo. Nice. Gotta pay attention to if and when they do, because those things disappear quick. Got another ammo there. I'd like to hit my reward here. And we got an elemental pop, which we don't already have. Normally dangerous to get solo, but I'm just going to do it. And then we got ourselves a monkey bomb. Nothing too crazy. I feel like just because I'm trying to get rewards, it's not going to give me a crazy amount of rewards, but we'll just continue doing what we're doing, and we'll see what happens. I'm going to try to make it over to that bounty. We do have groups that slowly trickling into the zone, which makes sense. So we might be sharing our contracts with other teams. Not a big deal. But we'll trek over to this guy and see if we can get it. If not, we will find our way to another contract. Now, one thing to keep in mind, the more contracts you do, the more things you do in the zone, obviously it does increase your odds of getting one of those rewards that you're looking for. Now, the big thing is being able to complete them at a decent enough pace to actually be able to knock out multiple within a specific match. Even if you go into the high threat zone, I think even if you're solo with something overpowered, you will find it is pretty hard to actually get through those contracts quickly, just due to the high amount of zombies and the aggressiveness of those zombies included. Finally made it over here. Didn't look like anybody made it to it first, which is crazy. They didn't want to get it. That's great, though. Works for us. A lot of zombies hanging out right here. I'm going to cash them. Don't worry. We're just going to grab some ammo. We should be able to get back in our vehicle. It's going to be a mimic again. So far, we haven't gotten a disciple, which is one that I'm hoping we get at some point throughout this run. Because it's one of those contracts I feel like they should beef up the rewards slightly above the others, or give you at least a higher chance of getting a decent reward. Because the disciples are just so much more difficult to take out than your manglers or mimics, even in tier 2. It goes up even in the tier 3 zone, and they, you know what I mean? They're obviously not available in tier 1. Go ahead and reload. Always put one plate on for this guy because he's going to hit me with that thing like 99% of the time. And it breaks one plate. So I plate one more time. Then we have at least one plate to protect ourselves. Ooh, we got away from that. He's going to shoot it again. We'll just keep shooting our gun because it should be able to eliminate him. Nice. Now we don't have to worry about it. We can plate up. And it won't be a waste. We got another cryo freeze. We got ourselves a green tool. I'll just grab him for now because I don't have anything else in the way. And then elemental pop came through with brain rot for us. Nice. Okay. Now, what do we got next? We have another one over here. Might as well. Bounties are easy to pump through, so if you do have them available, obviously a good choice. Vehicle's still moving. Yep. Zombies are moving. That zombie instantly went brain rot. That's awesome. What's up, dude? Okay. What do we got here? We got a mangler. Cook. Just shoot him in the hand, but we don't really need to. Just need to make sure we take him out before we run out of bullets. which shouldn't be too much of an issue here. We have plenty, I think, to finish them off. Let's go. W. Easy. Okay, we got a pack 1 crystal, which now we're going to replace with this, and we'll replace that. Just since we don't need those per se, unless we do another one of those contracts, and then in that case we can grab more. So we have a full inventory now. Can we replace these items with better items? Since we pretty much, like, I used everything that was in my inventory to start the game. So now that we have stuff in our inventory, some of which, like self-revives, are actually really useful. I'm not going to go for that vehicle. That'd be a waste of my time. Let's see. We need to now replace them with hopefully better items. Now that we're over here on this side, of course there isn't one nearby. There is the Pack-a-Punch machine. Might as well hit that because I keep forgetting we're not Pack-a-Punch level 2. And we're already on the side close to it. There's nothing really close to us in general, so might as well go for it. Now this is just going to make this situation even easier, which is kind of the point. We started here. We were able to rack up quite a bit of essence. We're up to like 21,500 in the first 20 minutes of the game. Not bad at all. We actually almost have enough if we were trying to go for it. Go to from pack 2 up to even pack 3 by just completing one more contract, essentially. But I'm not really worried about that because we don't need to be that overpowered in order to do what we're doing. We just need to be powerful enough. Oh, I did not know if that was going to work, but it did somehow. That was insane. Perfect. Okay, we grab pack 2. Now I'm going to go ahead and hit this so I can head over to another contract, which I'm not really sure what the heck I'm going to grab. Maybe we'll grab a... Maybe we'll just go do another spore control. All right, so we're going to grab this spore control here, and then I think we could even grab or do a couple of these infested strongholds as long as they're still here once I complete it. So we'll head over here. We'll knock out this spore control. If these infested strongholds are still untouched, we can come over here and knock these out. They shouldn't take us too long either. And we have a pretty decent chance of getting rewards in those, but they are pretty random. Hopefully getting a better tool. Tools are the most important, I think, because they're a lot more rare. You can always go and hit up a Pack-a-Punch machine to upgrade your weapon, but you can't go and hit up a rarity machine to get your rarity up. So I think those are a little bit more valuable, in my opinion. So if you're able to get any tools that could potentially help you in your next run, regardless of where you're at in the game, even if it was an uncommon tool, if you are starting with a base weapon, an uncommon tool is still going to be better because it's better than no upgrade at all. So any upgrades you can get to benefit you in your next run are going to be good. Typically in this zone, you should have a better chance. Of course, now that I'm saying that and we're actually doing a run here in this zone, we're probably going to have worse luck. But we'll see how it works. It's not over yet. We still have plenty of time left to get us some good rewards. Did I make that one in? I did. Zombies are trying to punch me while I'm throwing it. They're like, dude, it's perfect time. Get in there. 3 shots. Oh my god. Grab that thing. Thank you. Head over here. I think we might even have a second one over here. I don't know if these other guys are getting spore controls. I don't know. It looks like they might be doing Fortress. Really hard for me to tell what they're doing. Going for Decaibi. Every time I try to pick up a second one, it makes me reload. Like, doesn't give me the thing on my screen. Over there. You go over there. No, you go over there. All right. What the heck? These zombies are moving. I just want to get my spore control done. Bro. There's like literally instantly popping up. Thank you. That was nuts for a second there. Like, what in the heck is happening? I'm just trying to clear them out so I can throw my next things. Game's like, you're not clearing these guys out. Okay, perfect. I think I heard another quick revive. Didn't have that yet. It's perfect. Okay. Clear out these zombies. What do we have nearby? We have another spore control. Nope. Looks like that one got cleared out. Look at a lot of different things we could possibly do. There's this guy here. Obviously helps us out. Let me do this infested stronghold. Have we not gotten... I'm just kind of surprised I didn't get more plates, but maybe I'm just not picking them up. Let's check. We'll go ahead and throw these back on. Yeah, I'm not seeing any more plates. Plenty of ammo. Let me reload and make sure I'm full. Okay. That's a rare thing to have. Plenty of ammo. Yeah, right. We're playing the right game? Okay. I think there's got to be some in here. 1, 2. Get rid of you. Why did I take my mask off again for no reason? That was weird. Not my favorite. Should be one in this corner. Nope. Gotta get out here. I think there's a disciple somewhere over here. I just don't know where. I hear it. Oh, it's inside. I hear it right there. Gotta get you out of there, dude. Can't have you enchanting the zombies in my infested stronghold. How am I supposed to get rid of them if they're insane? Hopefully I don't deadwire a zombie in here. This is actually the scary part, because I have all the no-nos. The elemental pop is activated. Okay, okay. Move up to the top floor. We're just clearing one by one. Hopefully I didn't miss any, so I don't have to backtrack. Reload. Looking good so far. Should be able to make it in here. Eliminate that guy. Yo, zombie, leave me alone, buddy. I think there might be at least one more. Yeah, I see it. Go up here. Is that it? No, looks like we missed one somewhere. Go down to the bottom again. Do you see it? I don't see it. Oh, is that up there? Is that it up there? I might have seen it. In here? Can't tell where I saw it. Hello? Where is it at? This is the only thing I have a problem with sometimes with these. Where might it be? Where might it be? Is it up there? Is that at the top? It might be up there. Is that it? I think that is it up at the top there. We go all the way up. Zombies are fierce now. They're not that bad, actually. Is it all the way up here? Could have swore I saw one. Oh, it is. It just seemed like there wasn't any infection up there. Well, that was silly. It's alright. Now we can check our rewards here. We got another self-revive, another uncommon tool, which we don't really need. We got a combat knife that's legendary. I'll equip that. Why not? That's kind of sick. Let's go in here. Double brain rots. If you guys wanted a brain rot, you could get those. Here we go. This is what we were looking for. So we're going to go ahead and replace one of our cryo freezes with an epic tool. All right, that whole thing was already worth it because of the epic tool. We got one good thing we needed for sure. Now we can make our way over to another one if we'd like. Did any other bounties pop up? Bounties did pop up. So let's go grab some more of those while we got time. And we still have plenty of time to complete some more stuff in this zone. So we'll continue to work on through it. We did get a legendary combat knife, which is cool. Too bad it's, pretty sure this is the MW2 one. And the MW2 combat knife is rough. Will it one-shot the zombies in here? No. Three hits in this zone. It's not pack-a-punch or anything, which is fine. Makes sense. All right, we actually got a disciple this time, so we'll have to see how this actually goes. It's going to be very, very interesting. Very, very interesting. All right, what do we got here? Take you down, take you down, take you down. Now we can actually focus up on you a little bit. Somehow you come out of the earth at the speed of light. Okay. Now that we got that in order, back to the zombies and the disciple. Reload. Yeah, you're done. You're out of here. All right. Oh, let's check my rewards. We got a tombstone, which we didn't have in a dead wire. So this time it did not give us great rewards, but we did get a 3-plater. So for some reason, one of your squad mates didn't have a 3-plater or even a large backpack. I think these contracts could definitely be a reliable way to get those. Or even if you didn't for some reason and you want to push your luck because you were sitting on some self-revives, you could definitely do contracts over here as well. We do have another one that's across the area over there. We'll make our way over to it. And the infested stronghold decided to attack us on our way by. We got rid of some of those zombies. I guess I could take this out real quick. I was planning on trying to get one of these cleared out anyway. I could potentially do that. Make sure we're not getting chased by too many zombies before we open the doors. Okay, let's go ahead and try to cook through this. We are doing pretty good so far. I don't know how many we missed on the first floor already, but we definitely missed some. Trying to get the ones I could see. Don't see any more here. Oh, watch out. Move quick. Definitely one in this corner. One in this corner. Played up. Gotta pay attention to what we're doing here, because this area gets crazy. And we're not rocking the gas mask, which is fine. Gas mask is not required. Paying attention to what you're doing is definitely required. Okay, so we got one in here. I think there's gonna be some in here to the left. Possibly, right? I don't know where all of them are. I don't have much time to like look. Go out here and get juiced up again. I think there's one right there. There's one right there. Is that up on the top? To find my way in there. What is going on? That zombie was going crazy. Oh, it's up here. Zombies are moving in here right now. Yeah, we know. You're coughing. We just need to find this other cyst, which I don't know where it would be. I think I seen it on the bottom floor. Right here. Are these the missing pieces? Nope, not all of them. Still got more. We're missing some. It's so hard to see sometimes when you have this thing anyway. Oh, right here. That's another one. Other one bites the dust. Where's the... Oh, there's another one right here. In this room? Yep. Zombie, you just want the smoke. There we go. We got it. All right, let's make our way upstairs, and we can then find our reward boxes. Should be in here. We got a PhD flopper, which we already have. I'm actually going to replace the ammo mod because it is more beneficial to me. Not double purple. We got another one of these. Get rid of the ammo mod. Got another symbol. This one wasn't fantastic. Wasn't terrible though. I mean, if you did need some rewards, it's definitely one way to get them. There's a random in here. Nice. What's up, random? I don't know if he's just looking for a mangler or what. He just made his way over to see if I needed help. All right, I'm going to go grab this bounty. We made our way through that guy. Nothing too crazy in that one. There's so much RNG involved in this game. That's the one problem. Like, I could show you this entire run. You're going to be like, you didn't get anything great. You guys could do the exact same thing and get, like, 3 epic tools and all that. So, kind of just depends. Where are we going? Where are we going? All right, perfect. Going that direction. Where the heck is that thing? There's no way that thing is on... That's got to be bugged, right? It's into Kaibi? Is this... Oh, maybe it's not there. No, she is there. Fortune's definitely there. Ah, we're good. I don't need a Scorcher. It's nice that he wants to give me a Scorcher, but I don't want a Scorcher. Just need to run around... Because more than likely, your guys are going to be running around too and using the vehicle, so I don't want to use anything too crazy. Why is this in here? Kind of confused. Is it in the bottom? I feel like this thing should be absolutely destroyed, right? Like, why it can't be alive? Like, look, there's even drones here. How? This is really weird. Yeah, there's no way that... I'm going to use this elevator. I don't know what's going on with this. Something about this seems insanely weird. But it's a mimic. Somehow the mimic is in the tower. Yeah, exactly my thought process. That was not intentional. Well, at least we got that. We didn't get the reward. I don't think we're going to be able to get the I don't know where it is. I don't want to have to do all that for the reward. So we'll go back down. But at least we got it to trigger and it died. So we got the essence. So we don't know what we got out of that one, unfortunately. All right, I found us another spore control we can take care of here. Oh, look at that. Another hellhound on us. And it died, so we got the essence. So we don't know what we got out of that one, unfortunately. For control of here, we're going to drop it because I would like to stow, and like what you keep is up to you, right? You don't have to keep anything specific. You don't want to. You don't want blue tools, don't hold on to blue tools. But honestly, it's to stow and to you, right? You don't have to keep anything specific. You don't want to. You don't want blue tools, don't hold tools. Blue. But honestly, unless for some reason you already have epic and legendary tools available to you that you are filling up that stash to you, space, right? You don't have that backpack space to start your next match with. You don't want blue tools, don't hold. If you already have those items, then you're not really worried about what rewards you get or don't get anyway, I would feel like. Okay, perfect. Perfect. We're looking great now. We can actually complete this guy. Shouldn't be too bad. 1, 2. Go ahead and grab that and grab that. Able to. Whoa. Whoa. Bouncing around. Yes, yes, strike team. Okay. Boom. 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 Oh, I have to reload because I got to move. Okay, got it. Perfect. Throw this guy down. These ones are actually really spread out for spore control, to be honest. Got that guy. Easy peasy. Go ahead and destroy him. Okay. 1, 2. I'm gonna go over here, I guess, and work my way back. I don't really know. They're all so far apart. We have a lot of essence, so we're already pack a punch level 2. I started with pack 1 for free, but we didn't go pack 2, and we still have a ton of essence. Which is awesome. I mean, we were able to complete so many of these contracts. So that's kind of the point with this run anyway. The point is not necessarily what rewards I particularly get in this run, but what rewards you have the potential of getting, and the easiest way to move through the content, giving yourself more chances at those rewards. If you can complete 5 contracts instead of 2, I mean, obviously you've increased your chances significantly of getting rewards that you weren't getting before. So in this case, I probably did a lot more than that, so those numbers aren't really great examples. But let's just say maybe you were doing 5 tier 1s and a couple tier 2s before, and you have the potential of coming in and doing 15 tier 2s instead, just running through smoothly. I think you've increased your chances quite a bit. I think a lot of people think, I got to make it into the tier 3 zone. I have to be able to complete some of those contracts to get good rewards, and that's just not the reality, especially if you're solo. Again, you could complete 50 of these in the time it would take you to complete 20 of those, and you might still get better rewards across all of these than you would with those. Kind of an issue with the game. Sometimes your RNG is good, sometimes it's bad. It's what makes it feel, for some people would say, lack of reward. But the lack of reward essentially is just like things like this. Dead wire. I don't need just a dead wire. It's not going to do me a lot of good. But at the end of the day, if you needed a dead wire, you might be happy you get that. All right, we got us another bounty. What are we going to get? Let's see what we end up with. Go ahead and grab an ammo. I actually have a lot of ammo, but we can always have more. Going to send us over. Oh, it's another disciple. Lit. We actually like that. Another chance at something good, maybe? I know they did buff the rewards, or at least it seems like they buffed the rewards, as I've been getting a bit more of the lesser common items. But I still think they could use a bit of a juice. I mean, this run specifically, I came out here to show you, you know, what it's like to run the tier 2 zone for pretty much the entire match. How it could be the best potential as a solo player for you to get the most rewards or the best opportunities at rewards. And honestly, I still think that stands true, but let's just be real here. This run has not been going in my favor. As far as the rewards, I came here to show you good rewards. I guess I got 1 epic tool, which is not terrible, but not great. Gotta reload. I need to throw this down. This is ridiculous. So many zombies in this spot. Got him. Okay. It was a little chaotic, but we made it work. Death perception. I want to replace one of my self-revives with a perk. The more perks I walk out of here with, the bigger a W it is. The whole idea is having things to just help you out in your next run. So for us, we get rid of one of those since we already have selfs, and we shouldn't need this many selfs by the end of the match. I went to run away from this building and just realized another bounty spawned, so we're gonna grab it. We are running through these contracts. My goal is this kind of, in some aspects, is to see how many contracts we completed throughout our run. And I didn't grab vehicles, and I wasn't like the most efficient possible. And part of that was intentional. So that way we could see what it would be like if you were just kind of casually running around trying to complete the contracts. And instead of having access to, you know, maybe a scorcher or a vehicle at every moment of the match and things like that. So I tried to make this as most normalized as possible. I think the most unrealistic part is that I did spawn in with an epic tool, which might be harder for you guys to get. But again, I think it is possible you might have pack 2 crystals or even a pack 1 crystal available, and you still would be able to be successful that way. Just depending on your weapon. If you're choosing the right weapons, you'd be good. Should we be able to cook? Come on. Got him. Not bad. All right, we got another uncommon tool and another self-revive. I mean, we've gotten so many Aether tools this time. Kind of nuts. All right, we have very limited time, but I want to see if we can actually pull off doing this escort contract before the time runs out and squeeze in one more contract. Since we didn't do one of these, I think it's potential we could do it, but it's going to be rough. The time frame is going to make it hard. Got to get over to this thing quickly. We got to keep this thing moving. I don't actually know if we're going to be able to make it happen. We're going to try. Get on this thing. Let's go. I don't have full ammo, so that might become an issue, but we'll see. Drop those. Pick up these. Cook him. Nice. All right, we got the brain rot to kick in pretty quickly. Nice work, nice work. Not seeing any ammo yet. I was gonna jump off and get ammo, but it's not looking like there is any. Cook. All right, we're looking good so far. We have an ammo reserve over there, but I want to make sure this thing stays moving. Get him out of here. Lots of armor plates dropping, which is a blessing. Can't see if they're hitting the side, which they are. No. Let's go. Oh, that's an ammo. All right, let's stick with this thing. Let's go. Very limited time. We're on a time limit. We're in a very close time limit. I think we're going to be fine. Really hard for me to tell, though, because this thing moves only so fast. And we have to make it to the third destination for sure. Which is a little ways away still. I could see it. Yeah, I'm a bit concerned on where this is going to be when we get to the storm coming in. We do have this close by, so we can definitely extract there if we need to. Final extract's probably going to be up here. Just fine. Go ahead and reload. Oh yeah, we're gonna go throw that guy down. I can't tell. It looks like we're lagging a little bit, maybe. Bro. I just got hit by the entire mob at once. Gotta get with this thing. Come on. Holy smokes. I feel like that horde is more than normal. But maybe it's because it's the end of the game. These disciples are popping up like crazy. Oh yeah, this is just insane. Give me some ammo, please. Any ammo? Yep, a little bit. Got the ammo we needed. Come on. Come on, ammo. Yep, we got some more ammo. Just have one more stop. Oh, watch out for the zombies. All right, we're looking good. What am I hitting? Is a zombie under the ground or something? Was locking into... All right. Got the armor. Should be good. Should be good. All right, we survived. Having some technical difficulties on my end, but we made it. All right, we got a green tool. That one was not worth. So this is actually partially why you want to be careful on what exactly you spend your time doing, because even in the tier 3 zone, the rewards are still, once again, quite a bit of a problem. As you guys can see here, even though I did complete a ton of contracts, we did actually walk away. We didn't walk away empty-handed. We did end up with a pack 1 crystal, which we started with. We had an epic tool, which I also started with. I got 3 perks, which I also started with, and we even got a rare tool. So we didn't come out empty-handed. We did get some good or somewhat good rewards. They're not the best rewards you can get, obviously. They're not a legendary tool. They're not a pack 3 or pack 2 crystal, which is still part of the problem. But at the end of the day, we still got some decent rewards. And I think this is why, another reason why I think this zone is probably the best place for you to spend your time, because you will have that little bit of an increase of having better rewards across the board. The content's not so hard where you're going to spend insane amounts of time just trying to complete your individual contracts. So that's kind of nice. All right, so we made it into our exfil chopper here. We finally survived. I don't know how many contracts we completed. We're going to see here in just a second. So it looks like I completed 13 contracts total, which is important for this process. Again, the more contracts you complete, the better chance you have of getting rewards. We even did a couple infested strongholds along the way. So we increased our chances quite a bit for getting the rewards. All in all, I think this is the best zone to run solo. So go in there, gear yourself up just enough to go into that zone with a decent weapon. That way you're able to take on the content and hopefully get some stuff out of it as far as the rewards are concerned. That's going to wrap things up for us here. Thank you guys for all the support in today's video, all the support of the channel, and I look forward to seeing y'all in the next one. Peace.